Hello and welcome, my name is Ryan, I'm also known as RM2KDev. In this video we're going to be making Draniki. Now that is a meat stuffed potato pancake. It is absolutely delicious. Now, this was suggested to me to make by a viewer. His name is Amazing Sanger on YouTube. I think I got that correct. This is also the start of something new that I'd like to do. So in the comment section below this video, I want you to put down a link to a recipe that you would like me to try from your local country. Now this, I'm not sure where this recipe comes from. Amazing Sanger, if you're watching, please go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what country this recipe originates from, and I will leave that as an annotation on the video. But with that said, let's get started, and don't forget to leave me a recipe to try. So the ingredients you're going to need are 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. You're also going to need some sour cream, that's 1 tablespoon. You're going to need 5 potatoes, 1 large egg, an onion, and 3 tablespoons of flour. We're also going to be using some minced pork meat. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is peel our potatoes. So once your potatoes are all peeled, we're going to go ahead and get a grater that has a star pattern on one side and a bowl to contain it. We're going to grate these potatoes down until they turn into the consistency of porridge. Alrighty, so once you're done grating your potatoes, it should look like this, kind of a porridge consistency. The next thing that we do is we take a spoon and we just try and drain off some of that starchy water. So once you've drained off the water, the next thing that we'll do is we'll take an onion, we'll peel the skin off, and then we'll begin grating that into this mixture. So once your onion is grated like this, we're just going to try and reserve about a tablespoon of that onion. So the final step to this is we're just going to mix in that onion. While we do that, we're going to add in our salt and pepper. Just give that a quick whisk in there. We're also going to add our flour, our 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And we're also going to add an egg. Once all of that's been added into the bowl, we're just going to go ahead and whisk this up. Okay, and while you're mixing that, just go ahead and also add in your final sour cream to the mixture. Just get as much of that out of there as you can. And just go ahead and whisk that until it's fully incorporated. So the final thing we're going to do before we start cooking is take another teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Just going to add that to our mince. And we're also going to add that tablespoon of onion that we reserved earlier to the mince. We're just going to go ahead and mix that in. Okay, now that our mince mixture is fully mixed, we are going to make mini meatball patties from this. Alright, so what we're going to do is get our pan started on a high flame. Then we're going to take some oil, and I'm just going to fill the pan with a good amount of oil. It's kind of like frying apparently, but we're not deep frying. Okay, so once the oil is hot, we're going to take the potato batter that we made earlier. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of this and we're going to put that into the pan. So once they've started to firm up, we can go ahead and place some of our meat into the middle. I'm just going to do that by hand. Then we're going to take another tablespoon of our mixture and add that on top, trying to cover the meat completely. Now once they've browned on the other side, we can then just use a spatula to flip them. And as you can see, we've had one failure, but that should be fine. Alrighty, so after we've let these cook for about 4 minutes on each side, we're going to take them out of the pot and transfer them over to a paper towel lined plate. And of course our failure continues to cook.